So today I wanted to make another video just talking about why I stopped making pranks, why I'm not going to be doing any pranks, or not very many. If I do any on this channel, it's going to be like very super limited. Mainly because, well, there's a few reasons, guys, and today I'm here to talk to you about why. Well, I used to make a lot of pranks with my buddies and just my friends. We used to go out and like prank people. Because I used to be a big fan of Nelk, and I mean I still am, I still watch her videos and stuff, but I'm not as hardcore of a fanboy as I once was. It was just like off the charts, like I was just insane with the fanboy. So I don't have a chair, so I'm gonna sit on my nightstand thing to record this. But so the lighting's alright right now, I guess. Yeah, the lighting's pretty good. I wonder if I can. Guys, this might actually work. I may have just solved the puzzle here. I know this is a super ghetto setup. Obviously, I need to improve on this exponentially. So yeah, so the reason why I stopped filming pranks is mainly because, one, I felt like a complete after filming my pranks. Like, there was a lot of times where, okay, let's rewind here. So I used to be this huge Nelk Boy fan, like huge. So last year, and it was 2 years ago actually, it was last year, and around December, January-ish is when I created my channel. My first channel, and that channel was dedicated to pranks and mainly pranks. And so my first video, I didn't know what to do, so I made a video about how Nelk makes the most genuine prank content on YouTube, which I still think they do. They really like knock it out of the park with their prank content. They have really good pranks and stuff, and I was a huge fan. So I made this video about Nelk, and then I sent it to Jesse and Kyle, the two main members of Nelk, and so they actually gave me a shout out on their Snapchat, and I wish I would have saved it. I took a screenshot, it's on my old phone. I know you guys don't believe me, but they gave me a shout out on their Snapchat, and it wasn't for long. I thought they would leave it up for 24 hours. I was gaining subscribers like crazy on that channel, and I think the Snapchat, my shout out was up for maybe 5 hours, and it was like overnight, because when I woke up in the morning, I remember I woke up to like 1,000 subscribers. And I mean, the views were just coming in like crazy. Like, I was getting thousands and thousands of views, and then I also had like a few hundred subscribers. I woke up to that and I was like amazed, because it was my first video that I uploaded, and I was already that far up the ladder with my channel. So I was like, that's amazing. But the downside to that is everybody that watched my videos were like, do more pranks, and like do a prank, or like do what Nelk does. And so I kind of got pressured into it a little bit, I think. And so I was like, yeah, sure, easy, I can do that, no problem. I got my buddies, and we went to a couple stores, and we went to McDonald's and stuff, and we started doing pranks, like, locally. So the issue with that was there was so many, I mean, there wasn't really an issue. It's just afterwards it was kind of awkward, because we'd still go to those stores and those McDonald's and stuff. So it was like, damn, and then after you see those people again, and you'd feel really bad about it, or I don't think I ever saw the same person again, but I was just thinking to myself, like, what if I saw the same person again and I really pranked them, like, really bad? So I would feel really bad about it, right? So I was like, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna stop. I didn't really want to do pranks anymore. So then I transitioned from like actual pranks out in public to like, then I did a few like calling pranks, like on my cell phone, like calling places and pranking them and stuff. And I mean, it was good. And the fans loved it. Obviously, the people that watched my first video, that's exactly what they commented. And everybody, like, every second comment was, do a prank, follow what Nelk does, link up with Nelk, hook up with Nelk somehow, and just do that. So do pranks. So they wanted me to like theme my channel as being a prank channel. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that entirely. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. But then I quickly realized after like doing like 3 or 4 or 5 that it wasn't really my thing, and I just kind of felt like after a lot of the time, like I was like, and after a while I was like, this is stupid. And I didn't have like a real camera crew to begin with. It was just my buddies volunteering to film me do this stuff. And I started feeling really bad for these people, and I was like, you know, should I really do this? And I was like, yeah, I can't be doing pranks. And then I started uploading like other videos, and then my views just completely dropped because people are like, this guy sucks. Like, well, they didn't comment that, but I'm guessing that's what they thought, because the views dropped completely. I was getting dislikes and whatever, just because I was uploading like content that I wanted to. I just wanted to basically talk about life experience, basically what this channel is. I wanted to do what this channel is right now. I didn't want to do pranks from the get-go. I was just kind of pressured into it. So that's the main reason why I want to stop with the pranks, and I decided to stop with the pranks and just kind of start a new channel. And the other issue with videotaping pranks and filming pranks is you don't know the reactions you're gonna get out of these people. Like, most of the time it's very decaf and nothing really happens, you know what I mean? But there is that 1% of the time or 2% of the time where the person completely flips out, calls the police, etc., and it's just horrible, and you can end up in jail. And I would say that's one of the other main reasons why I just completely dropped the pranks and wanted to stop with the pranks. And the other thing was, a lot of the times looking back at it and posting them, some of them were pretty cringy, just because they were like my first prank videos ever to be released. And I just wasn't experienced enough. I was still kind of awkward around people. I wasn't as, I don't give a like Nelk. So it wasn't as enjoyable as watching, per se, Nelk's videos or Vitaly's videos on pranking, because I just wasn't as experienced, and I wasn't like all out into it. And pranks are just a dying breed on YouTube, honestly, because you can't get them monetized anymore. It really ruins your channel. I mean, as you can see with Nelk, or if you haven't checked out Nelk yet, the main way they make their income is through merch. So they have a huge fan base, but their main source of income is merch. They're making close to zero money on their YouTube channel because they film explicit content. They swear in their videos. It's like pranks, like super intense pranks. And it just goes against YouTube's rules and guidelines. And in the past, prank videos were extremely lucrative, because, I hope I said that right, lucrative? I think that's right. Anyways, in the past, pranks were extremely lucrative because not only did they get you the views, but they also got you the fan base and the clicks and the watch time, and that translated into lots of money. But anyone who's been on YouTube for any amount of time has probably heard about the adpocalypse, where basically all the ads were taken off of YouTube, and there wasn't many ads left on YouTube due to, I think it was like a Coca-Cola ad that was placed through YouTube's algorithm on an ISIS video, which was absolutely catastrophic. So ever since then, you know, there was like this huge drop in ads being placed on YouTube, and a lot of the companies took their ads off YouTube's videos, and now it's like, that's when they added in the 1,000 subscriber requirement with 4,000 hours of watch time before you can actually place ads on your videos, and makes it a lot safer for YouTube. Anyways, a whole spiel of things changed. So that's another reason I don't really want to capitalize on pranks. I just want to make vlogs, and if that's boring to you, I'm sorry, but that's just what I plan on doing with this channel. So tough luck. And then the other reason being, like, I find pranks get to the point where you always need to one-up yourself. Like, nothing is ever satisfying enough. And then once you do this prank, well, your fans now want this, and they want this, and then they want this, and they want this, and they, you know, it progressively gets more and more intense. And I didn't want it to get to that point. Like, I know Nelk, MTV Jesse, man, like, he's been in jail. Kyle's been close to it. They've filmed some crazy stuff, like, out of this world, and props to them. I mean, it's gotten them very far. But I just didn't want to go down that road, because once you go down that road, you're going down that road, you know what I mean? Like, there's no backing out. Once you're down that road and you have that fan base, they're gonna push you to go further and further and further every single time. And I didn't want it to get to that point, so that's why I just decided to drop the pranks completely and start this new channel. And that's the whole reason behind this new channel. Is I just want my fan base to be genuine. Like, whoever watches this content is watching it for me and not because it's something that they want to see, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Like, this is more just me putting videos out there and seeing what attraction it gets, versus me starting out with a shout out, having this huge fan base that wasn't actually my fan base. It's a different fan base. It's Nelk's fan base, wanting me to copy Nelk. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I want this to be me, just me making my videos, attracting my own audience for doing what I like. So, which is mainly just talking in front of a camera, telling you guys some experiences, and, you know, just telling stories. You know, obviously I want to do vlogs and stuff too when I travel and do different things with this channel, but definitely not pranks. That's not on my list. I just want to clear that up. It's not like they were my fan base, they were Nelk's. You know, at the end of the day, it was Nelk's fan base that said, Kevin, you know, go out and do this stuff. And when really, that's not me. You know, I mean, I didn't feel comfortable doing that. The first few pranks went pretty well, actually, and, you know, I got really good reactions out of it, and they were funny and stuff, but at the end of the day, that's not what I want a YouTube channel for. And especially even with what I have in mind for my career and my future goals, I can't be out pranking people. You know, it just takes one person to come across your videos, one employer, to be like, yep, that's the guy I'm not hiring, and he dropped off a resume at my spot, but guess what? Because of this video, I can show him this video, I'm not hiring him. So I don't want that to interfere with my personal life, with my career, with my future goals, with school, with anything academic. I just don't want it to interfere with that. So I'd rather have a channel that's maybe a little bit less crazy and a little bit more boring, just doing vlogs and stuff. I mean, for me, that's not boring. Travel vlogs, I love watching travel vlogs, and I personally love watching people talk on YouTube and share their thoughts and opinions on YouTube. I think that's awesome. I think that's what YouTube should be for. But for other people, they don't have the same thoughts. So I just want this fan base to be mine, not Nelk's. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just being honest here. I want this channel to be like 100% honest. I don't want to beat around the bush. I just want to be very direct with you guys. And this is the main reason why I stopped doing pranks. And I'm sorry for anyone watching this who's hoping that I will do some pranks in the future. I will not. Maybe one ever, like it's gonna be like super rare. You might see one, but I very highly doubt it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please go subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you won't miss my next video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.